Today, I'm going to show you my all-natural cure for lice and mites on your chickens. Let's go! How do you know if your chickens have mites or lice on them? What you're going to look for, it's easy to see, is you're going to see bald spots. And a lot of times it'll be right in here. And under the bald spots, you'll see red, irritated skin. The chickens will just not look good. They'll start losing weight. The comb will look pale, it won't look red, and they'll stop laying eggs. And overall, they'll just have an unhealthy, miserable appearance. The comb on a chicken is like the status indicator on your cell phone. So always have a look at the comb. Oh, she doesn't like when I touch it. Stop. Also, you want your chickens to have all the feathers, like this one. Poofy. Now, she's not poofy now because I'm holding her, so she's like all sucked in. But you want your chickens to be poofy, nice feathers all over the whole body of the chicken. That's how you know a healthy chicken when you see it. Another way you might be able to tell if the chicken has lice or mites is by looking under the wing. They're very small and very hard to see, but on a lighter colored chicken like her, you might be able to actually see the little mites under there. So if you want to, you can just, go ahead and look under there. And I mean, obviously they're going to be down on the skin. They live, down amongst the feathers. But they are small and they're hard to see. So really the best indicator is the comb and the missing feathers with the irritated red skin under it. On a side note, there's another kind of mite, which we might as well talk about now, and it's called scaly leg mites. And what they do is they get up under that way of the scales on the legs of the chicken. So the chicken legs will look kind of fat. The scales will look like they're sticking out. And the reason they're sticking out is because those mites get under there, and actually the poop of the mites starts building up under the scales and pushing the scales out. So you'll be able to, it won't be a nice skinny smooth chicken leg. It'll be like a fatter, scalier looking chicken leg. And that's a different kind of mite. What you do to get rid of the scaly leg mites is soak the legs in some warm Epsom salt and then bathe just the legs, you don't have to do the whole chicken, in some Dawn dish soap, rinse it off good, dry it, and then just coat the whole leg with Vaseline and the feet. So it's a little goopy if you're going to put them back in the coop. Don't worry about that. And you're going to repeat that procedure once a week for about 3 weeks, and that should do the trick. For regular lice and mites, what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you how to do it, is you're going to dust your chicken with Diatomaceous Earth. And what that's going to do is it's going to kill the lice and the mites on your bird. Diatomaceous Earth is a really good product on the farm. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get this, and I'm going to start, and I'm going to kind of pull her feathers back a little, and I'm going to just sprinkle this in there. You don't want too much. Oh, she thinks I'm tickling her, so. This is a two-man job. It helps because if you start moving her around, she's not going to like that, and she's going to move if you try to do it by yourself. So you're going to gently do that, and you don't have to do too much. And what you want to do is definitely get it under their wing. So just get it in their armpit right there, because that is where those things like to hide out. So that they're going to go under there and get the diatomaceous earth on them, and then they're going to die. So definitely get the armpits. So for the belly, you're just going to get a handful and just work it in there. And she is going to poof this all over. Believe me, when she gets down, she's going to go shake those feathers and it's going to all work in there. Okay, so we can put her back in the coop now. Okay, so I'm going to plop her back in over the edge. Boink! I'm surprised she didn't shake. She's like, no, that feels good actually. Yeah, they do. They love being dusty. She's like, I want to leave all that in there. Prevention is the best cure. And this is what I do twice a year, and my chickens never get mites. I take the Diatomaceous Earth, and I get a cup. And this, when you're doing this part, be very liberal. You don't have to be chintzy about it. I sprinkle it around the coop like this, and then the chickens get a dust bath, and really what they're doing is they're treating themselves. They're like, what is it? And I put it down this thick, and I do this like twice a year. And I just don't have any problems with my chickens, really. Really, once you get the hang of it, chickens are easy to keep. But you do have to get the hang of it. Because at first, when you don't know what you're doing, they do die pretty easy. If you suspect your chicken has mites or lice, they have missing feathers, the irritated skin, the comb is drooped over and kind of pale looking, they're just not looking good, go ahead and treat them once a week for 3 weeks in a row. There's a lot of different kinds of diatomaceous earth out there. If you want to get the kind I use, you can find it in the link below or go to my website and you can find it there. If you enjoyed this video, please push the like button. Also subscribe so you don't miss any videos. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye-bye.